A day on the focus with Mel. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Today is April 2nd, and boy, do we have a packed history lesson for you. Buckle up, buttercups. First off, let's talk about 1513. That's when Juan Ponce de Leon, that intrepid Spanish explorer, stumbled onto Florida. I bet he didn't expect the humidity. Imagine the look on his face. Probably something between land ho and where's my air conditioning? Fast forward to 1792, and the U.S. Congress gets its act together and establishes the United States Mint. Finally, a place to turn those pesky pennies into something? Well, still pennies, but official pennies. Then there's 1800. Beethoven's first symphony premieres in Vienna. If you need a soundtrack to your Wednesday, look no further. Though I bet the acoustics weren't as good as in your modern living room. 1801 brings us the Battle of Copenhagen. Seriously, the names of these historical battles alone could put you to sleep. But the Brits won, so there's that. Let's jump to 1917. The U.S. enters World War I. President Wilson probably wasn't too thrilled about that paperwork. Can you imagine the sheer volume of forms? Then, in 1954, we have the Pulitzer Prize-winning photo, Tragedy by the Sea. A toddler gets swept away by the ocean. It's a heart-wrenching story. But hey, it's not every day a snapshot gets a Pulitzer. And finally, 2020, the year that shall not be named. The COVID-19 pandemic hits the 1 million case mark. We all remember that, right? The year we all learned the joys of sourdough baking and Zoom meetings. But wait, there's more. Births today include Charlemagne in 747. That's a big name in history. You know, the one who started an empire? You couldn't make it up. And the super famous Giacomo Casanova in 1725. Need I say more? Okay, so here's the crazy story I've cooked up. Imagine Giacomo Casanova, transported magically to 2020 during the height of the pandemic. He lands right in the middle of a Zoom meeting for the U.S. Mint, where they're discussing the design of a new commemorative coin celebrating the 200th anniversary of Beethoven's First Symphony. Chaos ensues, of course. Casanova, fluent in the arts of seduction and mischief, attempts to convince them to put his likeness on the coin instead of Beethoven's. The meeting ends with a computer crash, a spilled coffee, and a very confused group of Mint employees. The whole thing ends up being such a mess that they just postpone the new coin release indefinitely. The legend of Casanova lives on, even in the age of social distancing. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Join me tomorrow for another thrilling dive into the annals of history. Remember, history is full of surprises, and if you can't handle a little surprise, you're in the wrong time zone. Bye.